Kia ora team, good morning. I am so excited. I've got such a good day today. I'm so pumped for it. Absolutely frothing, little froth nugget. And I want to run you guys through 5 things, 5 hacks, as you will, that I, as an athlete and a strength and conditioning coach, use to improve my performance. But first, we have got the first session of my new training block. I'll be honest, it's structural balance. So it's about rebuilding the foundations and addressing any imbalances. I've had a wee niggle in my shoulder the last couple of weeks, just really little. So we're going to address that. And then also I injured myself at Worlds. I was patienting for a boys team that their pickup wasn't the best. So I tore my hip a little bit and we rehabbed that at the time. It's been really good, but I've just felt some things creep back in again. So I'm like, right, get on top of that, and my S&C coach is all on board with that. But we've been having some really cool yarns, and basically he wants to turn me into a freaking weapon and get super strong over winter, which I'm so excited for, because you guys know me, I want to be bigger, better, faster, stronger for next year. So I'm excited about jumping into a new program, but I'm more excited about what's coming after it. And again, you can't do all the fun stuff without these building blocks. So let's go to the gym. That session actually felt so good. A whole lot of puzzle pieces kind of fit together to really amplify that session quite nicely. Again, it's my first one in this training block, so I'm already excited about that. Secondly, I got 9 hours sleep last night. Who is she? We need to repeat this, because far out, I just feel such a difference when I get a really good chunk of sleep. Yes, we've always been told the 8 to 10 hours of sleep is optimal for the average human, XYZ, but with the increase in studies on the female body, we're actually finding out that females need more like the 10. And I have been a girly that has always struggled with sleep. Again, I love working hard, and recovering even harder has always been the obstacle for me. I'm forever trying to fill my days, so I tend to be quite time poor, and sometimes I steal time from the evening, or I've been so uber productive and busy during my day that in the evening I just crash and I kind of zombie out a little bit. We're working on that. So first thing to increase your performance, number 1 tip, I'm gonna say recovery. Now you can go high tech with it and go, I'm gonna do all these extra 5%ers, saunas, float pods, and compression boots. The list goes on. And while those things are good, in my mind for recovery, they are the 1 to 5%ers. Your big heavy hitters for recovery are always going to be rest and sleep, good food, and lots of hydration. So for me, getting more sleep is always my biggest hurdle. There is also a lot of research into consistency over quantity, which is pretty huge. So honestly, I'm just trying to get the best of both worlds in terms of consistency and more than 7 hours sleep, because that's what I'm really good at doing. But I'll be honest, hand on my heart, this is the one I struggle with the most, is the sleep aspect. Anyway, I'm about to go for a walk on the beach because it is a beautiful bluebird day here in Nelson. Again, typical winter's days for us. It's actually so good. We love it. But yeah, I'll check in with number 2 when I get back. I'm going to quick fire 2 more for you. First of all, fuel your sessions. It is not that complicated. It is not rocket science. Our bodies need carbohydrates, and unless you've got some underlying thing that you need to work through with a nutritionist or a dietitian first, then carbohydrates, fuel your session. Your body needs it. Long gone are the days where we're doing training fasted. The science has proven that it is not beneficial, especially for us females. So pick something, some kind of carbohydrate intake that you enjoy. I personally love a bit of fast carbs, so my medjool dates and my almond butter to like add a bit of fats in and just like keep me satiated and keep that fuel coming through. Honey on rice cakes, banana, whatever you want, like just try and get something in the tank that is going to make you feel really good and fuel your session, because it's so important. The next one is review the game tape. Watch the tape, watch the film, review it back and learn from it. Honestly, it's something I see a lot of my young female athletes not doing, but their male counterparts doing. Like there may be like the men's football team are watching their tape, they're looking at it back, they're analysing what they did, what went well, what didn't, and growing as a team from that, or growing as an individual athlete from that. And yet the female teams aren't, and I don't understand it. And maybe that's just within my sphere that's happening, but I'm like, guys, yes, it might be cringe to film yourself in the gym, but drink bottle, phone, go. Like it can be super, super easy. It can be discreet, and you can learn so much from looking at your form, looking at how you do things. You see so much footage of us training, and the reason that is because, one, I want to document it for you guys and mainly for me, but also two, like I want to look back and go, oh, cool, I was not quick enough for you in this instance, or we were a wee bit off there, or maybe like if we tried this with our patient and this with our positioning. Feel and real can be 2 completely different things, and so I encourage all my S&Z clients to film 1 exercise, 1 set, a couple of reps, whatever they want to do, and send it through. And oftentimes they'll look at the footage and be like, oh, I thought I was doing this, but actually like I can see I probably need a wee bit more of this. And I can be, as a coach, yeah, big takeaways are this and this, and you're right, that's also something we need to work on. It's super, super easy. It doesn't have to be that complicated, and you just need to do the dang thing. You can learn so much back from analyzing the footage, and if you don't take it, you're never going to get that opportunity. So look at the footage, review the tapes. You are an athlete, so act like one. I don't know if you can hear that, but there are like 2 birds down on the paddock just going at it. Like, calm down guys, it's Sunday, chill out. It's recovery day, it's rest day. Well, not for me, but excuse me while I eat my lunch. We've got half of my plate carbs. We've got kumara. I've got a quarter of it is shredded chicken and like a veggie Mexican mix, and then salad for my colors. So, and then my healthy fats, I put a little bit of extra virgin or olive oil on my kumara. Oh, I lie, it was avocado oil. And then a little bit of sauce for my soul. Number 4 is training with intent. Again, you can rock up and do the damn thing, but unless you are pushing and trying to get the most out of each exercise and being really intentional and really present, you can kind of half-ass it. And it's going, okay, why are you here? Let's get the most out of it. Go. And sometimes that's harder than others. Again, motivation can be a little bit of a challenging one on certain days, but yeah, that's what we got to do. So reality is, I could go on and on about all the things that I do for performance, that I do for recovery, for nutrition, for being just more specifically a female athlete, or some of the like girly, fun, whimsical things that I do as an athlete. And I think I want to make it into a bit of a series, because I've really enjoyed making this video for you guys, and I'd love to be able to like share some of the things that I do, especially as like someone that was a young competitive athlete who didn't know any of these things and has studied S&C and become an S&C coach, worked with so many different athletes in so many different sports, particularly female athletes. And there are so many things that I've learned along the way that I'm like, oh, if little Brit had known these things, 1, life would have been so much better, training would have been so much better, and my performance would have been so much better. So I want to be able to impart those things to you guys And yeah, I'm going to make this into a series. So if there's anything that you guys want to know specifically, let me know. We're going to have fun with this. We're going to have a lot of fun with this, particularly in the off season. But before I spiral on, the last one I wanted to impart for you today, again, there's more coming, is soft tissue work. Now, biased as hell because I'm actually a qualified deep tissue remedial sports therapist. However, I think that soft tissue work can really have a massive, massive difference on your body and its ability to move correctly, again, structurally, if you're pulling one way or not, if you're tight and you're underutilizing or overutilizing different muscles because of it. I'll be honest, because I'm a massage therapist, I am quite fussy. I have pretty high standards and I know what I like and what works for me. So it's really hard to find someone that's completely on board with that. So I do get massages, just probably not as regularly as I should. And I'll also get dry needling done. If you've seen the Paddlex film, there's a lovely, lovely shot of a physio that I work with, Ash, just like digging in and like, oh mate, those things do something to me. They're really effective at releasing tight muscles, but in a much more simpler form, much easier, much more accessible. I do a lot of stretching. I do a bit of massage gunning. Again, a little bit bougie, but I've got a Theragun. Gets into my vastus lateralis like you wouldn't believe. Gets into my glutes, gets into my traps because they are quite hard to self-release. And then foam roller, I've got like this little sneaky one. It's a bit of a niggle to get out, but whoop. But look at that. If you put your spine right in the middle and get your erector spine either side, oh my goodness. Also in between your through your rhomboids, like in between your scapula, something else. And just in general, lats, quads, a little bit of calves, not so much hammies. And then my final is pressure point work. I love pressure point work. I use a lot of it within my massages for my client, but on me, I use balls. So honestly, a golf ball and a hockey ball are really, really good options. I've just got a bougie kind of version of the two. This guy is so good at getting into any really like niggly knot and getting into your feet. So as someone that does a lot of beach sprinting, and just my whole sport is barefoot, and every sport I've ever done, gymnastics, swimming and surf lifesaving, have always been bare feet, no shoes. So all the muscles in my feet need to work really, really well. And feet are an area of our body where we spend so much time on and we rely on so heavily, but we don't often give them a bit of love. So literally standing up, golf ball underfoot, rolling out any pressure points, any niggly spots, any scar tissue, that kind of thing. Super, super handy. And then this guy, he's good at getting in, again, if I've got niggles like around my rhomboids or scapula, but especially getting into my glutes. Like this guy he just hits different. Piriformis, sometimes glute med, sometimes TFL, although sometimes I get the little one for TFL because sometimes your girl needs it. But yeah, literally lying on it, rolling through, finding any spots, sitting on it, letting it relax, rolling through, moving on. But yeah, these are my tools for releasing soft tissue. So that is it for now. I hope at the very least this has helped you reinstate some old habits or given you a bit of motivation to try some new ones and just get the most out of your training. At the end of the day, if you're going to do the work, you might as well get the most out of it, right? So I will see you guys in the next video. Let me know if there's anything specifically that you guys want to see from me and we will go from there. Bye.